Forecast first. Sponsored by Matex Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
All right, good evening to you. Temperatures quite cool out there. Readings in the mid-30s right now, 34 in Champaign. We've got 37 in Decatur, Taylorville, and in Springfield. These numbers continue to run below what is normal for this time of the year. It's also a little chilly, especially when we throw in a 10 to almost 15-mile-per-hour wind in a few spots. And that's going to stay the case with that wind sticking around through the day tomorrow as well. Clouds have cleared. We actually saw a pretty nice sunset tonight. We've got a lot of sunshine in the forecast over the next couple of days. Temperatures tonight hovering right there in those low 30s for most of tonight. We'll talk about when the temperature may actually get to near 50 degrees for a high when we come back. WCIA 3 News starts right now.
You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 5.
Some of these kiddos just need a little extra love, so we're able to provide that for them.
Today we're helping Crisis Nursery do that on our Day of Giving. Good evening, I'm Paul Cicchini.
And I am Jennifer Roscoe. The Crisis Nursery, if you don't know what they do, they are preventing child abuse and neglect. They provide a safe space 24 hours a day for any child that needs it.
Yeah, and today our goal is to raise $100,000 to help them keep doing that, but we need your help to raise all of that money.
And we are getting there. In a little bit, we're going to tell you what our total is right now. But it's not just here in Champaign. Thank you so much. Thank you. She's on the phone. You're on the phone. Say, with the library. Here, give me the phone. Hi. Hey, she just donated money for the Day of Giving. Yay. Now I can't hear. So anyway, we're here in Champaign in our back parking lot, but we also are out live in Springfield. Cole Hankey we've got out there. And we also have Emily Braun in Effingham. Thank you for the prompt.
Yes.
But we also have to get to the day's news. And with that, we head inside to Jessica Coons.
All right, Paul and Jennifer will check back in with you in just a little bit. Your news of the day, Decatur police are investigating after a teenager was shot, but they're not getting the help they need. Police responded to North Jasper Street on Sunday night. A 19-year-old was shot in the back and taken to the hospital. Police say he's not helping them solve the case. WCIA 3's Andy Olson is live in our newsroom tonight. Andy, we've reported victims being uncooperative before in other cities. What do investigators do when a victim won't talk?
Well, Jessica, in this scenario, Decatur police say they're continuing to investigate and use all their resources, but they admit the job becomes much more difficult. Police found shell casings at the scene. The victim wouldn't tell them anything else about what happened, though. The non-cooperation is a concern for some in the city. Decatur and Macon County Crime Stoppers are trying to make sure people understand how cooperating can be beneficial. The organization's president says it will go into making sure everyone in the county stays safe.
I think it's just the thinking of the individual. You know, am I being a snitch, or am I really helping the community? And if we can reinforce that part of it, helping the community, that's what we need to do.
Crime Stoppers, of course, lets people report tips anonymously, but they say that has created a better culture of cooperation in Decatur and, of course, Macon County. Their investigation into Sunday's shooting is still ongoing, but no arrests have been made yet. Live in the newsroom, Andy Olson, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
All right, Andy, thanks so much. Crime Stoppers' mission to help has produced results in Macon County. Since they started back in 1984, they've helped solve more than 2,000 cases there. More than 100 of those were related to shootings. We have new details for you tonight. Champaign police are investigating a possible link between a shooting that hurt a 10-year-old and another shooting from a month ago. Both of them happened in the same area. WCIA 3's Courtney Bunting joins us now. So, Courtney, first, how is that 10-year-old boy doing tonight?
And Jessica, I checked in with his mom. She says he's awake and making progress, but he's still in the hospital. Dakari Roberts was shot in his house on Williamsburg Drive Sunday night. His mom says he was in his bedroom when it happened. This is the second time shots have been fired near that house recently. Police say it also happened in the same location a month ago. They wouldn't confirm if the house was targeted last month, but it's very likely that whoever fired at the house on Sunday was aiming for it.
We have a safe community. Unfortunately, we also have these acts of violence that I wish I could predict, or I wish I could had an indicator of when they might be happening. Unfortunately, the reality is that we have gun violence in our community, and we're doing everything we can to address it.
Champaign has had 96 shootings so far this year. Last year, there were only 76. Police say this investigation is on the top of their priority list, but they remind people to share whatever information they have because it takes help from the community to solve these cases. Jessica.
All right, Courtney, thanks for that update. Max Twin City Recycling is helping the 10-year-old's family during this time. They're asking people to donate the money they make from their recycled goods to help with medical bills and the family's Christmas. Max will match 100% of every donation and give it directly to the family. For more information and ways to help, you can head to WCIA.com. Taylorville police arrested a man for having meth. They say he was going to deliver it. Officers took 42-year-old Charles Hayes into custody during a traffic stop. Police say he has an extensive criminal history and is believed to be a meth distributor throughout Christian County. A man from Vermilion County was sentenced to 2 years in prison for bank fraud. Christopher Lee was in court today. In 2010, he started falsifying checks and put 3 businesses' accounts at risk. One of those companies, Ravens Trucking, lost $1.3 million because of it. In addition to serving time, Lee will have to use half of his disposable income to pay back the Ravens until all of the money is accounted for. We have a warning about a scam going around on this day of giving. Crisis Nursery officials say someone was going door to door claiming to be part of their organization and asking for donations today. It happened near Arcadia Drive in Champaign. Police are looking into it. Crisis Nursery is only collecting at our drive locations in Effingham, Springfield, and of course in our back parking lot in Champaign. And that is where we're headed back out now. So Jennifer, how are things going?
Just that story bums me out, right? When I heard that earlier today, but we're not going to think about that. We're only going to think about the good things. Rachel Graham is with me now. She's the Director of Development and Communications at the Crisis Nursery. We've been trying to get here. We're getting here. Okay, so we need our sticker girls. Come on in. We need a total for right now. Oh, I'm going to get over by
definitely. So we're at $75,000. We just had a $5,000 gift come in from Effingham, so we're going to add that to our thermometer and fill the bottle.
Fantastic. All right, that deserves some applause. I know their hands are cold. They don't want to throw them together. So we're at $80,000.
Yes, we are at $80,000. We have 2 hours left in our day of giving, and we've got some more exciting news. We have $10,000 left in matching dollars. Yes. So
okay, explain what that means if people haven't been watching.
If you make a donation, we have $10,000 dollar for dollar. So if you make a donation of $25, you're really making a donation of $50. We've got a generous donor who's going to match that.
Up to another $10,000. We're going to get there.
Yes, we will.
And not only cash, and of course we want to say we accept cash and credit. Yes. So go to WCIA.com. You can give us credit right there. But also behind you, why don't you go over the needs list?
Yeah, so diapers in the larger sizes, 3 to 6, pull-ups, infant formula, individualized snacks, baby wipes, and Clorox wipes.
So really, we will take it all. Any of these things, come to our back parking lot. We're going to go out to Effingham and Springfield a little bit later. But also, here's your incentive. Remember these? Roscoe Rally Caps. Rachel, let's see how that looks. Look at this.
There we go.
Right? So for $100, I will sign one of these and we will mail it out to you. For $50, I'm going to give you a shout out. So $50, and like Rachel said, that $50 match is $100. Okay, they're ripping me up. I have to say we already have a $100 donor. Dennis Probst, thank you so much. You're going to get one of those Roscoe Rally Caps. Paul?
You've heard it. There are a lot of incentives to give, but the biggest one is the Crisis Nurseries. We have just a few minutes been out here already, but less than 2 hours left to give. So much money has been raised, so much more to give. Stick around.